All right, today we're going to be talking about paragraph structure. So some things involved in that that we're going to hit are topic sentences, including the topic sentence types we've talked about, supporting details, concluding sentences, the do's and don'ts. We're going to take that information afterwards and fill out a graphic organizer T-chart about ice cream. Yum. So that'll be cool, and then we'll take all of that information from the chart and turn it into a paragraph. So let's start. The first thing that we need to talk about are the 5 types of topic sentences that you'll see and you'll use here as middle schoolers. So the first one I want to talk about is the list statement. This is the most common type of topic sentence that you'll come across. So the list statement tells the reader exactly what the paragraph is going to be about by listing the 3-star ideas. So let's look at an example involving pizza. Here is the list statement. My favorite toppings are pepperoni, sausage, and hamburger are 3-star ideas. That is the list statement. We tell the reader exactly what the paragraph is going to be about. Okay, the next one is the power number statement. So power number statements don't tell the reader each of the star ideas, but they do use number words like many, few, a number of, some, a lot, several, and that helps us present the general topic. So an example of a power number statement with pizza would be this. There are several delicious ways to enhance your pizza creation. So we're going to say power number. And if you said several was the power number word, you were right. There it is. So again, we don't list our ideas. We simply tell the reader there are several delicious ways. And then as we provide those supporting details later, we would mention what delicious ways you can enhance your pizza with. Okay, our third type of topic sentence is called 2 nouns and 2 commas. 2 nouns and 2 commas always starts with a noun. You know, a person, place, thing, or idea, as we've discussed, describes it, and then makes a statement about it. So the description part of the sentence is always going to be surrounded by commas, one before the description and one after it. So if you're identifying that, that'll be a dead giveaway. 2 nouns, 2 commas. That looks like this. Let me label that for us real quick. 2 nouns and 2 commas. All right, pizza, comma, a delicious meal, comma, can be improved by adding any number of toppings. So we have a noun, a statement about it, and our little description. All right, moving on. Our next one is called occasion position. It's the occasion position topic sentence. It starts with an occasion and uses words like when, whenever, although, even though, and they end with the writer's position on that topic. So continuing on with our pizza examples, we have something like this. Even though we don't go to Oscar's very often, it is still one of the best pizza places in town. So we have an occasion when you go to Oscar's, and then a statement about it. It's the best. Okay? Our last one of the 5 is the get their attention. This is a very common one also. These topic sentences try to grab the reader's attention by making a statement that's thought-provoking, controversial, or interesting. So let's see our pizza one. Placing pineapple pieces on a pizza is a good way to ruin it. So you might not agree with me, but I just think it's weird. I like my pineapple like cold, not hot, and surrounded by cheese. So let's get their attention there. And I forgot to mention this one up here. Occasion position. Okay. Our 5 types of topic sentences. List, power number, 2 nouns and 2 commas, occasion position, and get their attention. All right, so a paragraph always starts with a topic sentence. It has to. Otherwise, the reader doesn't know what's going on. After that topic sentence, though, we're left with the details. We need those sentences that support the topic of the paragraph. They just provide more information for the reader, like examples or explanations about that topic. So if you're writing a paragraph about baseball, the details you provide after your topic sentence aren't going to be about football. They need to be about baseball, right? So that just keeps things in order, keeps things on pace. After we write those details, we have the concluding sentence that we need. It's that one sentence that generalizes things and it wraps up the thought for the reader, and it's important. There are some do's and some don'ts, though, when it comes to conclusion sentences. First of all, here are some things that conclusions do. They do restate the topic sentence using synonyms in a different kind of sentence. They also wrap up your paragraph. Here are some words that you might want to consider when you get to that conclusion sentence part. Truly, certainly, clearly, definitely, obviously, in fact, to sum up, or in conclusion. If you can't think of anything to end your paragraph, just know in conclusion is a quick one to go to. Okay. Here's some things conclusions don't do. Conclusions don't copy the exact wording of the topic sentence. So you're not just saying what you said in your topic sentence and plopping it down at the bottom. They don't just focus on a small detail of your paragraph. They don't include any new details. So like I was saying, if you're writing about baseball, your conclusion sentence isn't going to end about how you like football. And then this one is super duper important because you're in middle school now. Do not end paragraphs anymore with the following phrases. And that's why, now you know, these are the reasons. That's what I learned. And also don't just say, the end. Okay, so we talked about topic sentence types, supporting details, conclusion sentences. Now let's get to creating our own paragraph. So like I said, it was going to be about ice cream, and I wasn't lying. Looks a little bit like this. Okay, so you all have this chart in front of you, and they do some really nice things with it. First of all, you have an area for a topic sentence. We have some main ideas, our star ideas, and then we have an area for a conclusion sentence, all right? So another feature they gave us were these supporting details for each of our star ideas, and we just got to fill some blanks in. So we're going to do that right now. All right, first of all, let's start by finding the marker that I was using. Oh, there it is. All right. We'll start with their names. I'm Mr. Showman. All right. We're going to start with a topic sentence. I'm going to use a list statement, because like I said, it's the most common of the 5. So let's go like this. We know sundaes and milkshakes are 2 of our ideas already, but we don't have one here. Well, we don't have to guess because they tell us that ice cream and bananas are involved. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say for sure they're talking about banana splits. And that's great. Now we have our 3 star ideas for the list statement. So I'm going to say something like this. Ice cream sundaes, milkshakes and banana splits, our 3 desserts you can make with ice cream. Alright, now we have a topic sentence. And notice again, our 3-star ideas, sundaes, milkshakes, and banana splits, they're in here. So let's just point out that that's a list statement. Okay, next we got to fill in supporting details for our main ideas. So sundaes involve ice cream, chocolate syrup, and I'm going to say sprinkles. Next, we have milkshakes. Those involve milk, vanilla flavoring, and about whipped cream. Cool. And then last, we got banana splits. Those involve ice cream, bananas, like whipped cream and chocolate sauce. How about that? Whipped cream and chocolate sauce. Okay. We have our 3-star ideas. We have supporting details that are relevant and specific to each of those 3 things. And the last part we have to do is the conclusion. Now, with the conclusion, like I said, we don't just take our topic sentence and then plop it back down here. You want to kind of reword it, restate things. You still are keeping the same idea, you're just kind of rewording it a little bit. So try to think of a topic sentence type you could plop in for your conclusion. We're not going to use a list statement, because we already used a list statement up here. But you could use something like a power number or occasion position, which is what I'm going to do. So let's go power number. I'm going to say something like ice cream can be used to make some of the tastiest desserts. Okay. Okay. So again, we have our power number word here, several. Just so we don't forget. Power hashtag statement. Okay. Once we've filled all of that out, we're left with this nice organizer that's going to help us write a whole paragraph with all the parts that we need. The topic sentence, the star ideas, our supporting details that are relevant and specific and support them, and then our conclusion. Okay, we did the hard part, we did all the hard work. Let's take all that information and turn it into a paragraph, if I can find the one I typed. Okay. Okay. So if we took that information and we typed up a paragraph, it might look something like that. So they were ideas before. We added some fluff words to them, made them full ideas, full complete thoughts and sentences, and we're left with this. Topic sentence right here. We have our body with all of our supporting details. And then we're left with our conclusion.